Imagine two giant crumbling walls of concrete. Silent now, but once the fastest, most fearsome corners in the world. This is Monza's legendary banked oval. Two corners so extreme they pushed drivers, cars and even courage itself to the absolute limit. In this episode of Iconic Corners, we break tradition. Instead of going for one single corner, we're exploring two, the monumental banked turns of Monza. Stay with us because the story of these towering curves is unlike anything else in racing history. When Monza opened in 1922, it wasn't just a road circuit. It also featured a high-speed oval with two enormous banked corners built on earthen embankments. These primitive bankings were around 30 degrees steep and gave Monza its reputation as the ultimate temple of speed. Cars could stay almost flat out for the entire lap, defying both physics and fear. But in 1938, the oval was dismantled. Safety concerns and a major reconstruction of the road course left Monza without its iconic banking. At least for a while. 17 years later, in 1955, Monza's oval was reborn. This time, it wasn't made of earth, but instead it was reinforced concrete, towering over the surrounding forest like a monument to speed. The new banking was even steeper at an incredible 38 degrees, making it one of the most extreme in Formula One history. While it wasn't as insane as the 66-degree banking of Spain's Sitges Terramar, thank God, it was still terrifying enough to push drivers and their machines to their limits. From the cockpit, it felt like driving up a concrete wall at 300 kilometers an hour. Are the two bank corners the same though? Not quite. Subtle differences in elevation and approach speed gave each its own character. Both demanded total precision. One mistake and the banking would launch you right into disaster. Formula One raced on the oval in 1955, 56, 1960 and 1961, using a combined road and oval layout. The spectacle was breathtaking, but controversial. The violent bumps on the banking unsettled the cars and foreign teams protested its danger. In 1960, several British teams even boycotted the Italian Grand Prix. Yet for the Tifosi, the sight of the cars screaming around the banking at full throttle was simply unforgettable. And then came the race of two worlds in 1957 and 1958, an audacious showdown between Formula One and IndyCar. The American oval specialists dominated, but the event came the stuff of legends over time. By the 1960s, the banking had become too dangerous for Formula One. Cars were faster than ever and the concrete surface was crumbling away and there was virtually no safety barriers. After 1961, Formula One abandoned the oval and other series soon followed, and soon the legendary banking stood silent. In the 1990s, there were even plans to demolish it, but after a massive petition signed by fans and even the F1 drivers themselves, the oval was saved as a monument to motorsport history. Today, the banking still stands, and it's used occasionally for the Monza Rally, and roughly 10 years ago it was resurfaced to preserve it. Walking these towering curves is like stepping back in time, to an era when racing was wilder, braver, and utterly unrestrained. So what do you think? Should Monza's legendary oval be restored for special events, or should it remain a silent monument to the past? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey through one of racing's most iconic corners, subscribe to Circuits of the Past, click on the notification bell, and don't forget to visit circuitsofthepast.com to download your free ebook about 7 abandoned race circuits that you can visit legally. Because history isn't just in the past, it's alive in every corner.